Today on Barely Homesteading, we're going to show you how to take scrap tree limbs and turn them into Christmas ornaments. Good morning and welcome to Barely Homesteading. This is Lumberjack, and today again we've got too much snow to work outside. We've gotten about another 7 inches this week, and so we're in the garage again, and we're going to be doing some wood projects, and the one that we're going to start off with today is Christmas tree ornaments. Every year at our children's school they have what's called an elf shop, where people throughout the community can come and bring crafts or things to sell, and the children get a chance to go buy presents for their family or their friends at the elf shop. And this year we would like to participate this upcoming Christmas, and so one of the things that we're going to be doing is making some Christmas tree ornaments that the kids can buy and then hang on their trees. So to do this particular craft woodworking project, we're going to start with just some pieces of tree limbs from the trees that we've cut down on our property, and I'm going to slice them up, sand them, and then we'll paint them, and we'll be able to store them until Christmas for the elf shop, and we'll see how well they do. So we're going to start on the bandsaw and cut this particular branch into slices so that we can then drill them and sand them. Alright, so we got about 2 dozen little rounds, and they're about 1/4 of an inch thick. Next we're going to drill the hole so that we can put string through it to be able to hang it. Then we'll sand it, and then they'll be ready to paint. So we're here at the drill press, going to drill the holes out, and I've got a 3/16 bit in here. Should be large enough to get a decent sized string through. We want to keep these, so on these rounds we've kept the bark on because we want them to be sort of rustic, and we're going to drill through the actual wood, staying away from the bark, in the drill press. Okay, so there's the hole in the round. We've got a whole box of them. Going to drill out, get it through the wood, stay away from the bark, have enough material left in the wood to give it some strength so if little kids pull on it, it doesn't completely ruin it. And then we'll sand it. So we've got a pile of rounds that are all drilled and ready to be sanded. So now we're here at the belt sander, going to sand all of these rounds, and after that Mama Bear will be ready to paint them. Alright, all sanded, ready to be painted. Now I'll sand the rest of the pile.
Alright, so it's my turn with the rounds that my husband, Lumberjack, has cut out. And what we're going to do is we're just going to make little Christmas tree ornaments out of them. These type of ornaments are fairly common up here. Everybody has trees, everybody has wood. And so a lot of people make them. We've seen them done with wood carvings of snowflakes or different Colorado symbols, things like that. I like to paint little winter scenes on them. Now, I am by no means an artist. This is just a very humble, low-key operation. And yeah, that's what it is. So I like to do at least 2 at a time because then it gives each one a chance to dry while I'm working on the other one before I add new colors. They're very easy to do an assembly line and do multiple at once. You can do 6 or 7 or 8 all at the same time fairly easily and do little variations on each one. Not each one will be exactly the same. But, so let's get started. On one of them, I'm going to do a nice, kind of a nighttime winter scene. I'm going to start with just blue for the sky. All right, and there you have it. You can see that was fairly easy to do. You can do whatever you want. You can mix it up. You can put in a little wood fence. You can add this could be stars or snow. You can do snow falling, do a Christmas star in the sky. And then usually we just put a little ribbon through the hole and tie a little hanger on it. And then we've got some easy ornaments that are nice to tie to a plate of goodies and give away to neighbors, or we can try selling them at a craft fair.
All right, so now that we've got ornaments painted, we're going to spray lacquer. The spray lacquer will give it a little bit of a shine, and it'll also help protect not only the paint, but also the bark on the edges, so you don't want the bark shedding off in your boxes that you store your ornaments in. And so the spray lacquer will help hold all of that together. All right, so we've got the ornament lacquered and ready to go into storage until Christmas time, where it will wait with its brothers to hopefully be sold at the elf shop or given away to friends, family. This project, while I used a lot of power tools, you don't need those power tools. You could cut the rounds with a handsaw, bow saw. You could even do it with your chainsaw if you've got a chainsaw. The sanding and the drilling could also be all done by hand, and so the power tools are just a convenience. This project is really open to anybody, and what you paint on the ornaments is completely up to you. I believe Mama Bear talked about how other people in this area will do carvings or wood burnings, so you can make this project your own and take these ornaments to craft fairs or give them away to friends and family, and gives you something that you can make yourself at Christmas time. One of the things that we've talked about with our children this year is that for next Christmas, we want each of them to make some gift for one of the members of the family by hand. We want to teach them that the handmade gifts, the things that you put time and effort into, end up being far more valued and more important to the receiver than the gifts that you buy at the store. Every Christmas, Mama Bear and I try to make gifts for the family or the individual children. We've done wooden toys. We've done a leather purse for Little Miss Independent. And those gifts are the ones that get treasured. And so we want to pass that on to the kids. And so this is Barely Homesteading for this time. And Lumberjack signing off. Remember, use it up, wear it out, make it do or do without.